Diplomats are also working to secure a peaceful resolution in Syria.
Tonight, 4 Norfolk-based destroyers remain in position. They are ready to launch a strike on the Assad regime if the president gives the order. But maintaining the pressure on Syria is a strain for the Navy, already battling sequestration. 10 on your side military reporter Art Kahn sat down with one of the Navy's highest-ranking officers today to discuss the challenge.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of variables in this equation, and the commander of the U.S. Fleet Forces, Admiral Bill Gortney, is the man who must find solutions to those challenges. Sequestration might be a new concept to most of us, but budget cuts and maintaining a forward presence are not new to the fleet or its commanding officer.
Even if the Navy never fires a shot at Syria, just maintaining a presence in the region during this crisis is costing the Department of Defense and the fleet a lot of money and resources.
We have 7 cruisers and destroyers, a submarine, an aircraft carrier, and its embarked air wing, right now focused on hand on Syria.
At least 2 of the Norfolk-based destroyers had their deployments extended beyond 7 months in order to keep the pressure on Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. Extended deployments aren't new to the Navy, but they do come with consequences, like delaying a ship's scheduled maintenance or availability, as the Navy calls it.
If I don't do an availability, I reduce life on the life of that ship. So there are some long-range impacts that the ship's not going to make it to its expected service life. Plus, I'm going to miss some modernization opportunity to make sure it has the capability it needs in the future.
Sailors are missing time with their families. Separation is expected in this line of work, but few sailors expect deployments to extend beyond 6 or 7 months when they enlist.
My concern is that they have faith and their families have faith that we'll get them back and we'll get somebody else out there, because we're not going to ask them to defy physics. We're not going to ask them to defy what's longer than what people can handle.
But with the crisis in Syria and the budget battle at home, deployments are lasting as long as 10 months, and that concerns Admiral Gortney.
A single 10-month deployment in a sailor's career, probably live through it. 5 10-month deployments, probably not going to want to be a sailor anymore.
Yeah, well, who can argue with that? Now, as for the morale aboard the Norfolk-based destroyers off the coast of Syria, Admiral Gortney says that's what the crews of those ships joined the Navy for, to be forward deployed, defending the nation. But as you just heard, the Fleet Forces commanders say there are limits. Coming up in our next half hour, we'll hear from Admiral Gortney as he's working to ensure security on the base is solid in the wake of the Washington Naval Yard shootings. Art Kahn, 10 on your side.